Guys, what's up? It's the Bandy Akama back with another commentary, and today's commentary I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to start it out with showing you my class setup that I'm going to be using for the subsequent gameplay. So for this gameplay I'm using an M27 with a couple of attachments. I'm using a silencer and a grip attachment. Kind of keeps it from bouncing a lot because machine guns bounce. For the perks I'm using Ready Up, Stalker, Dead Silence, Amplify, Focus, and Gambler. And I'm using the Specialist score streaks. We've got Sleight of Hand, Scavenger, Deadeye. Sleight of Hand is really important for light machine guns because you don't reload as quick. But yeah, let's get right into it. So this gameplay comes to you from Prison Break, and I was playing Domination with the MDK1 clan. The dopest clan in the world. I was playing with Casey Unborn, the Chief Casey, a couple kids from Kansas City, obviously. Mufasa, and Feral Instincts, and also one of Feral's friends, Nerd Parker, who is not in the clan, but, you know, fill in spots when you can. Now, don't hate on me because I'm playing with the team. I know it makes getting score streaks and stuff like that a lot easier if you're playing with the team, but yeah, just don't hate on me for this commentary. I also apologize, Domination games are long, so I'm going to try and speed parts up that are not important and try and, you know, cut it and chop it like that so you guys don't have to watch me just running around for the little bit that I did. Also, in this gameplay, I am going to talk a little bit about the Xbox One. Got an Xbox One for Christmas. Been playing it the last couple nights, and let me tell you, I'm not too impressed with how this game plays on the Xbox One. So we're going to get into that. But also, one other thing I'd like to cover is something I want to start covering in all my commentaries is spots. Now, part of my design in making these commentaries and these videos is to help out my clan and help out some of the members of my clan know some spots that I like to use, and hopefully that will help them not only know where I'm at when I'm playing with them, but also hopefully help them when they're playing this and I'm not with them, so they can find some spots, get some kills, build up some streaks, and help the team out. So yeah, as you can see here at the start, I'm just kind of hanging around the portables. Now I go get a couple kills and then I get killed off my streak. I don't know how I get killed off this one, but this dude just owns me. Look at that horrible aim. Anyway, yeah, so what I tend to do here in Domination, and you're going to see this throughout this gameplay. Man, I got shot again in the back. That happened a lot here in the beginning of the game. But anyway, as you guys can see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try my hardest to move up into this tower section. Now the tower is really good and a good place to control, especially when you're playing Domination on this map and you get the A spawn. Because what can happen through the tower is you can cover A and cover B. As you can see, I'm not quite at the tower yet, but I'm going to be getting in there. I'm being an idiot right now running through the middle, which is something you probably shouldn't do on this map. They can pick you off real easy from C, because that's where they spawn, is right over there by that bridge. I guess you could call it a high risk, high reward area right there. Anyway, yeah, so here's where I start working my way back. I grab a vest. Vests are awesome, especially when you have a team just dropping them for you. Grab a vest. Head back over here to the tower. Now, like I was saying, the tower is a really good spot to control and hold because it gives cover on A and it also watches over B. So yeah, I'm working my way over here. I'm just kind of hanging out in between the tower and B Street. Now also, once again, like I said, I'm going to talk a little about the cat caught my throat. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I was going to talk a little bit about the Xbox One. So the Xbox One, my experience last night, I played with Mr. Biggins and MK Jeezy from the Doom Clan, and let me tell you, the Doom Clan, they're freaking beasts. Those guys are really good. They're, you know, YouTubers of the highest quality. I mean, Jay Nasty, Cold Sided Pillow started that clan. So to get in that clan, you have to be freaking good. And those guys really are good. And let me tell you, both me and them were struggling mightily last night playing on the One. And it's for a couple reasons. Pause that real quick. As you can see, I'm here at the tower, and I'm just watching over A. Now, we don't have A, and I'm on a streak, so I'm playing it really cautious and careful. Kind of just let my team come over and help me, and then I'll jump in once they're over here. No need to run out there and get killed right away. you should have help, so go, use your help. Don't just go and kill yourself. Anyway, back to talking about the one. So I was playing with those guys, and I mean, they're really good. I like to think of myself as good. Anyway, we were playing that, and we were just getting wrecked on. We were playing Ground War, we were playing Blitz, we were playing Team TAC, and it just wasn't a good experience. And not to say we were getting wrecked on, and we were just, we weren't our normal selves. We were, going 2.0s instead of 3s and 4s like we normally do. Which was, yeah, it just kind of sucked. It wasn't too fun either. We were getting frustrated. And so I've kind of broken down why the Xbox One is frustrating in a couple things. And I know on my clan's Facebook, oh, sweet, host migration. That's awesome. Anyway, back to the story. On my clan's Facebook, I kind of said, hey, played the one last night, played Call of Duty for the first time, had a bad experience, and people are going, why? Why did you have a bad experience? And, well, I, kind of wrote out why I had a bad experience, but I thought I'd just talk about it in a commentary. That way, people can understand kind of where I'm coming from. So I kind of broke it down to a couple of reasons why I wasn't having the greatest time playing last night on the Xbox One. First reason is the dedicated servers. The dedicated servers have really evened the playing field a lot. It's a great thing because there's no such thing as like a host advantage, and you're not getting shredded by kids that shouldn't shred you because, they've got a host advantage or anything like that. But at the same time, this guy almost gets me here. That's kind of funny. Nope. Hip fire. Anyway, but at the same time, it does even out the gameplay and stuff. But me and my clan, we've been reaping the benefits of a host advantage for quite a while here. And so, when we all of a sudden there's no such thing as host, no such thing as host advantages, we're not as good. And that's plain and simple. Now, I know a lot of people, especially my clan, will be, oh, that's crap, we're always getting screwed on hosts. Not true. We've been getting pretty good hosts lately, especially, since Christmas came out. We've been pretty much having the host, and we've been doing really well because of that. Anyway, so that was number one. Number one thing I noticed is just the dedicated servers. It's like a curse and a blessing at the same time. Number two was the controller. That controller is... I'm sure it will get better as I get used to it, but it's awful. It hurt my hand. I was like getting blisters by the end of the night the way I was, because I was clutching it like I was clutching the old one, but yeah, it just wasn't the same as the old one. It's a little bit wider, so your arms are a little bit more spread out as you're holding it. Now I've also recently had an elbow surgery, and my elbow kills after playing last night because of that. Oh, this is coming up here. We got a really cool feed. I'll show you, but anyway. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked again. I got ADD like that. Anyway, so yeah, the controller is just horrible. The other thing is the sticks on the controller. They're really sensitive. So you're jerking a lot. I turned my sensitivity all the way down to 2, and that played close as possible to this game. But it was still, not quite how this controller plays out. Also, I've got a stick extender on my one controller, on my 360 controller. And obviously, that's a little weird, going from stick extender to not stick extender. So yeah, that was my gripe with the controller. Next thing made the Xbox One so awful and horrible last night is the type of people that are playing on there. As Optimistic in the MDK1 clan would say, there's a bunch of nerds. They have no lives. My 7 days, I guess it's 8 now because I played a little bit this morning. My 8 days played is nothing compared to the majority of the people. Whoa, that guy almost had me. And I was even saying to my teammate there, Chief, I was like, they better not spawn behind me. And look, they did. But I was lucky enough to whirl around and get him. Anyway, going back to the nerds, man. They had so much time played, and they were just all trying super hard. The Xbox One is the try-hard console, apparently. Now you can see right there I'm on my 20 streak, so I'm getting pretty close, guys. But yeah, so the try-hards, that was the biggest problem there. Another couple problems on there that, they were minor problems, but still problems, is the sound. I rely a lot on the Amplify perk here. Here's this nasty feed I was telling you about. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then here comes a 5th after I reload. That was a dirty feed. with that, I'm really close now to my KEM. I'm probably about 1 kill away. I'm about to get it here as I swing around the tower. But yeah, so back to the Xbox One. Here it is. Sorry. Boom. So I call this in. They were like, yeah, go ahead, call it in. So I called it in, and there's my KEM on this map. Anyway, keep going back to the Xbox One real quick. Kind of finish out this commentary, because we're getting close to the end here. Yeah, the sound. I rely on Amplify, and I sound whore a lot, especially in this game. They've kind of actually created this game where it's really advantageous to sound whore. However, without a surround sound headset, it's almost inconsequential. Like it doesn't do anything. And right now on the Xbox One, there is no such thing as a surround sound headset. You can't plug your old Turtle Beaches into it. Now I'm told they're going to come out with an adapter, and I've actually got a headset on order for February when they come out. February 1st is the date that I get my headset. And I'll probably be playing a lot more then, and that will probably help out a lot, is having that headset. But as it is right now, the sound is horrible. You can't hear footsteps. You can't even barely hear your gun shooting, even if you're turned up to 50 on your surround sound TV, which I have in my room. Like, yeah, you can't hear crap. So yeah, that's a real problem and a real mistake in my mind so far for the One. So yeah, I don't really think I'll be playing One much anymore. I played it a little bit this morning to see if I was just having a bad night or whatever, but yeah, I just not a big fan of it at this point. So I'm gonna stick with my 360. At least until I get my headset, maybe give it another go with my headset. A lot of it though also depends with a team. I mean, we were only playing with 4 guys. We were playing, except with those Doom guys, and then also an old guy from the clan, Volatile. And yeah, it wasn't as great as I had hoped or envisioned. So I'm hoping that some of these things will get sorted out. A couple things will change, and then it will get better. But yeah, so here's this commentary. I'll let you just enjoy the end here. It was a pretty good gameplay. Pretty excited about this KEM on Domination. I mean, they're easy on Dom, but I haven't played a lot of Domination, so it was good to get one on that. Yeah, feel free to like, subscribe, share this with your friends, do whatever. Hoping to bring you guys another gameplay, maybe from the One. I don't know, like I said, I plan on not playing it a whole lot. Yeah, so that's it. Have a good day, you guys.